What is the hardest part about living in a 5x8 tiny home? Well, I'll jump out here and I'll tell you. Yeah, here's a quick look of the outside. It's a 5x8 interstate trailer. And I would say the hardest part about living in something so small and traveling around is your power and water usage. You really have to monitor that. Down here, I just got, 7 gallons of fresh water there. And I have another one of those 7 gallons of fresh water over there in the back of my Jeep. And I really have to, watch that and make sure that I'm in an area that I can get fresh water. And then the second thing, we just talked about was the power. I do play a lot of games, watch a lot of TV. I don't have a generator. I do have solar and I do have a DC to DC charger. But when I'm sitting off grid and if the weather's not that great, I can't eat through my power. And sometimes I do, turn on my Jeep and just to charge it a bit so I can keep playing Call of Duty. But those are probably the most difficult and the hardest things about, living on a home on wheels or a tiny home like this.